Ty Coleman 5 for 5 today, 2 extra base hits. What did you see from his process today?
Yeah, Ty for the most part is going to give you a good professional at bat most days. You hope more than not, and he gives you a chance to have a good one. Most days, 3, 4, 5 times. He actually put 5 together today and hit 5 balls on the nose. I would say I don't remember any he didn't, and kid's always been able to hit. I mean, he's been. Since he's in 7th grade, you think about it. I mean, his whole life he's been able to hit. He's got a knack for putting the bat on the ball.
It's 3 extra base hits for him too in the past 2 days. Is there something that he's doing in his approach that's setting him up for success?
So I tell you, I mean, he hadn't had a live at bat in 10 days, I would say, going into Friday. He had a little sore throat, just wasn't able to see live pitching, and kind of thought he's going to get better, as we went through the weekend, and timing would get better. He kind of saw that today.
A lot of excitement coming in around Bo Blessey's start that you guys had for him. What you like out of his stuff today?
Yeah, really cool to see. Just went out and really executed pitches and let the guys play defense behind him, and stuff was good. He just it's going to be he's going to be fun to watch, and he's not going to be perfect by any means, but he's played a lot of college baseball. He's been around a lot, and so it should be fun to watch him progress.
After the season he had last year too, what do you think the biggest jump he's been able to make coming into, I guess maybe today, for his first real start?
Yeah, so the biggest jump really is just week to week with the process of being diligent enough, to do what you got to do to be, really good each week. And again, we've said it before, Birdsell and Morris really kind of really gave those guys a bird's eye view of what it looks like to prepare week to week and go out and compete pitch to pitch. And again, hopefully, those guys will learn from that.
Coach, how did you feel Bo kind of battled through adversity today with the 4 walks and just not having his command at times?
Yeah, usually those power arms, if they had great command, they probably wouldn't be here, right off the bat. And, again, he's not going to be perfect by any means, but he's got the stuff to pitch out of some jams, and thought he had great mound presence.
7 of your runs were hit by newcomers. I know obviously that's kind of by design with all the you guys you brought in, but how nice is it for y'all just to kind of know that you can kind of rely on some of these guys early on? So.
Yeah, I mean, I think on both sides of it. I mean, I think if you're a pitcher, I think if you're a hitter, we recruit you to play, not to sit over there. We really think all these guys can step in and play baseball at a high level. They're learning as we go, but at the same time, it is a baseball game. These guys we've got some young guys, but they've played a lot of baseball, and so we're obviously really early, still trying to get kind of building up with legs and arms and trying to find rhythm and all those things like you try to do, but just like even Bravo, we started him in right today, and guy's just been a baseball guy, for really junior high and high school, just has always been playing. Those guys show, some experience shows with that.
Coach, Will Burns wasn't able to get a knock today, but still made an impact, 2 RBIs, and
yeah, he had a couple great at bats. Mm-hmm. The first at bat, guy made a really good pitch, to finish that bat. And Will competed, and he's going to get better as we go. And don't you know, it's kind of going kind of fast. I mean, you go from high school football in the fall to, okay, hey, let's go play a college baseball game. But again, like, he's a guy with really good field presence and really good tools, and just going to get better as we go. And you could kind of see he expects to, put together good at bats when he goes up there, as does the other one. They both, they're both very competitive.
Gav had another big time hit with that triple today too. What do you think he's been doing just so early on to have the success that he's having at the plate?
He's doing a really good job of moving on the right pitch. Simplest thing.
Yesterday, Coach, Nolan Hester talked about how much further ahead he felt like these young guys were at the plate than he was, at that age. And seeing like Gage Harrelson stacking some success, I mean, what can you say about those
Yeah.
guys?
Yeah, there's a bunch of them in there, and again, it's really early, and I don't want to toot their horn too much. Doing a good job preparing, but again, like it's, you're right. I mean, but a lineup really, they help each other as you go, and you can extend at bats. And today, I thought we did a good job against our starter, no matter what the results were. We were competing and extending some at bats as we went through the game, and that's really what you're trying to do, against tough arms.
Coach, I know you had a difficult decision kind of figuring out your weekend rotation. I guess if you kind of figured out who Monday's going to be for y'all.
We're going to start trending pairs tomorrow.
You bet. All right, let's let it go
Is
right
that
there.
good? That sound good?
Gus demanded we find out.
Gus,
That's why I'm here.
Gus can give you all the dope on it.